Oh, Tada. Wow. Only 35. The remaining ones sleeping or they are very tired. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Researchers' insight and inspiration are translated into a step by step plan for discovering new knowledge. As you are all aware, when we do a research, our aim is to discover new knowledge, to add to knowledge, to add to, even though at degree level you may replicate a study, but still, while replicating, you may come out with something new, no? New knowledge. For example, somebody conduct a study in Kuala Lumpur among university students in Kuala Lumpur, right? And you, for a degree project, you also conduct a similar study in Kotabaru among degree students in Kelantan or Kotabaru, right? So maybe you may get a different insight. So you are also what? Discovering new knowledge, all right? By going through step by step plan. Okay, research proposal, it guides you plan. It's like a building plan, no? What to do, huh? What to do here and there, how many, you follow the building plan to get your building completed successfully. Proposal is more than research design. Research design is a subset of proposal. Okay, proposal is very big. Is the entire plan. Research design is part of it. I repeat, research design is subset. Is part of the proposal. Because proposal also include what, the objective, the what you want to achieve. Okay, the research question, the literature, the theory, then you come to how you are going to what? To collect data, analyze to achieve your objective. Okay, so that is the research design. You have the chapter one, but the actual design is how you are going to collect the data and analyze it. So research design is part of proposal, subset. It's not the proposal per se, but it's part of it. At the stage of writing proposal, the entire research work shapes into concrete form. Okay, so as you write your proposal, you have to visualize, That is why when students come to me, especially those in quantitative study, from your title of your work and your keywords and your objective, I'll be able to help you, to guide you. From the beginning, you have to know what is your IV and DV already. That is why also I ask you to do the literature review assignment first. When you have enough literature reading understanding, it helps you to shape your what? Your title and your objective. That is why my style is that the assignment number one is what? Literature review. With the literature review, it shapes your what? Your understanding. You want to do something, but it's not very clear, right? But when you do literature review, it informs you, it widens your understanding of what you can do better. Okay. After that, then you do your chapter one. So chapter literature review is very important, right? Of course, before literature review, you already have a rough idea. You have a working title, you have the objective, you have the issue, the keywords. So you use that to do literature search. In the process, it sharpens your understanding of what's supposed to be done. That is why I prefer literature review. Then you come back to improve your chapter one, your introduction, background, problem statement, objective, and what have you. All right. Research proposal. Please, if in the course of my presentation you have any question or comment, please you can interrupt me, please. Research proposal serves as a plan of action. Plan of action is a plan going to implemented. Okay, so that's the research proposal. When you implement it, you go down and conduct the actual research. It conveys researcher and others as to how the study will be conducted. So that's why when I get your research proposal, I know what you are going to do and how. All right. It communicates researchers' plan to all others interested. You remember I told you when you do this research writing, there are some, especially in the methodology section, we want to hear your voice, what actually you want to do. Some of you, when you do methodology section, it reads like cut and paste. Okay, methodology is to able to tell the readers this is what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. Okay, should be very clear there in the methodology section. Okay, what are the components of a research? Somebody want to join? I think just give me a minute. That's one thing about those who come in late. We have to bear with them. So let's help them to get in. Yeah, let's see how many of them. Okay, John already. Adelagi. Surya Hafiza. Okay, let's move on. Are we here, Tadi? Okay, senior. Okay, components of a research proposal. I mean the various part, eh? Okay, following components are generally included in the research proposal. Number one, generally, any proposal begins with this type of introduction. Okay? Of course, from the beginning, identification of research topic. You have to know what is the topic. This topic will come from the issue you want to solve or you want to research on. Eh? Like I always tell my students, the topic of a proposal or research from the beginning is like a working title or topic, working title. As time goes on, excuse me, a title will be shaping up. You have to sharpen it a little bit, refine it, modify it. Of course, the title, when you modify the title, it shouldn't be far away from the issue you want to study. Otherwise, you have to do another different study. So always bear in mind, okay, the issue is of study. If you keep on changing the issue of study or the subject matter, you will not finish your research. Stick to the issue, but the title may be refined as time goes on. Okay, researcher will spell out as to how the problem emerged, its social and educational context, and its importance to the field. Hello, ha. Tapa lah, you boleh mulakan tapa saya ada kelas, okay. Proposal tak apa. I'll join, boleh boleh. I trust all of you. Comment kita akan ambil kira. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Researcher will spell out as to how the problem emerged, its social and educational context, and its importance to the field. Okay, B, review of related literature. This is very, very important. You see, you remember that is why the first assignment I gave you was literature review. Okay, it helps a lot when you come back and refine your chapter one, the literature you have read. You can see many studies done in the area, what is lacking, what can be replicated through what? Reading past studies. In this section, one presents what is so far known about the problem and the investigation. When you do literature review, you are trying to find out and review past studies about the subject, what has been done so far. Okay, in this section, researcher concentrates on studies conducted in the area of interest. Okay, so when you do literature review, please, you don't have to review everything. You have to be focused on the subject of interest, meaning what is your study all about? What area of study? What is the subject matter of your study? So you should concentrate on this when looking at what? Reviewing past studies. And then rational and need of the study. Normally, this will come in chapter one. Chapter one. Rational need of the study, meaning why the study is important and things like that. Okay, you have to why these studies are conducted. The rationale. Of course, we have definition of terms. For me, I prefer this definition of terms to be in chapter 2 after the conceptual framework. But some academicians prefer this to be in chapter 1. So wherever you put it is okay. All right? Definition of terms. Because when you put in chapter 2 for quantitative study, we can see how you define all the main concepts in the variables, the title and things like and other important